Once in a quiet village nestled between ancient hills, there lived a young man named Toma who felt small in every way. He was kind, diligent, and thoughtful, yet wherever he went, he saw others shine brighter. There was Myra, the gifted musician whose songs could quiet even the most restless hearts. There was Elder Rano, whose wisdom filled the village square like sunlight on a cold morning. And even the children, laughing freely and speaking with unfiltered joy, seemed to radiate something he could not. Toma often said to himself, "I am like a candle that does not shine. No matter what I do, my light is dull." Each morning he would try harder, practicing instruments, reading books, helping others, hoping someone would say, "You are special." But the praise never came. Instead, he grew more silent, more withdrawn, as though his very soul dimmed with every comparison he made one autumn afternoon. While walking the forest path in quiet despair, Toma stumbled upon a small monastery where an old monk was sweeping fallen leaves with a bamboo broom. The monk looked up and smiled gently, as if he had been expecting him. Toma bowed respectfully and asked, "Master, may I sit with you?" The monk nodded. They sat beneath a maple tree whose golden leaves drifted down like whispers from the sky. Toma, after some silence, finally said, "Master, I try so hard to be like others, to shine like them, but I feel invisible." The old monk paused in his sweeping. Then, with a patient voice, he said, "Do you know how candles are made, Toma?" Toma shook his head. The monk reached into his robe and pulled out a small, unused candle. "This candle," he said, "has all it needs to shine. It was made for it. Yet it sits cold and unlit, not because it lacks worth, but because it has not yet touched the flame." Then the monk did something unusual. He walked inside and returned with several candles of different shapes and colors. He lit each one and then placed Toma's unlit candle beside them. "Watch closely," he said. As one of the burning candles was tilted gently, its flame kissed Toma's candle. Instantly, it caught fire. "Now," the monk whispered, "does this candle shine any less than the others?" Toma stared, the flame flickering softly before him. "No," he said. "Did it need to become like the other candles to shine?" The monk asked again. Toma hesitated. "No, it only needed to be lit." The old man smiled, his eyes kind and deep. "We each carry a wick within us, Toma. But if we hide in the shadow of other people's brightness, we may forget that we, too, are made of wax and thread. Comparison blinds us to the truth that our light is not meant to look like another's. You are not here to be Myra, nor Elder Rano, nor anyone else. You are here to burn as only you can." Tears welled in Toma's eyes. Not out of sadness, but release. A weight had quietly lifted. He looked at the flame again and whispered, "So I was never broken, just waiting." The monk nodded. From that day, Toma stopped trying to shine like others. Instead, he listened more deeply to what stirred within him. He walked slowly, spoke honestly, and created not for praise but from presence. And in time, something unexpected happened. His quiet warmth drew others near. He had not become the brightest, the wisest, or the loudest, but he had become himself, and that was more than enough. If we look into our own lives, many of us have felt like Toma. We compare our pace, our voice, our gifts to those around us, and wonder why we feel invisible. But a candle does not shine by imitating another. It shines when it connects with its own inner spark. Sometimes, all we need is the gentle reminder that we, too, carry light. And once we stop chasing someone else's flame, we just might find our own was waiting patiently to rise. So if today you feel like a candle that does not shine, pause. Breathe. Your light is not gone. It's just waiting for you. Let it burn.